My next comment of the week comes from Davida-FZ9TD. Said, I just started watching NBA this season, and more than half of what I know, what I now know about the sport, I learned from watching this pod. Thanks. Having said that, can someone genuinely explain why the panel all seem to agree that SGA is having a better season than Giannis? Looking at their stats and watching them play, I don't understand how anyone can definitely say SGA is having a better season. SGA's team is having a better season than Giannis, but not the players individually.
And I think
Go ahead, Mars.
I think that's why he's having a better season, off the strength of how much that team relies on him. Don't forget, SGA is leading the league in scoring. They need all 32 a game from him in order to have
Giannis 31.5.
Yeah, but he also
that 1 point. If Giannis made a free throw,
that's what I'm saying, bro. When we say things like that, I'll just be like, wait a minute, Giannis averaging 24? I'm tripping.
No, Giannis is that. Giannis is. But here's the difference, though. Like when I think about what Giannis is doing, when you're talking about definitively having a better season, one of the main reasons why Oklahoma City is doing what they're doing is because they need all 32 of those points per game from him. Their offense runs specifically through him. Everything that they do.
How good do you think?
I don't think they need all 32.
How good do you think the Thunder would be if Giannis was playing for them? Like, do you think they would be a better, like a better or worse team if Giannis had a situation where he was surrounded by like nothing but elite defenders? By the way, Giannis would have an argument for best defender on that team too. Behind Chet, I would say behind Chet.
I think that he would be, but I think they would be different. So I think that now you got to take away the stuff that now SGA does. Giannis is actually having a good mid-range year. He's not having an SGA mid-range year. Nope, he's not having that. Giannis doesn't
be shooting from the tank from the free throw line and the three-point line. That's what's tanking its efficiency.
The threes aren't affecting his efficiency at all.
He's taking one again.
Yeah,
he doesn't shoot the long
free
ball.
throw line, however, is a major problem.
Yeah,
and it's always been, especially considering how much
right now.
Especially considering how much Shea gets to the stripe, right? And the fact that Shea gets to the stripe as much as Shea gets to the stripe, that's adding to their offense. That's adding to the flow of the game.
Well, they both get to the line a lot,
right? And Giannis doesn't produce. Giannis doesn't produce at the free throw line as much as Shea does. I've always thought that, if you can get to the free throw line and be effective, I'm on record saying this. Jordan averaged 12 free throws a game in 1987. 12. Scorers get to the stripe. Let's knock this free throw merchant logic off. Michael Jordan averaged 12 free throws a game. Kobe Bryant had a 5-year stretch where he was getting to the stripe 10 times a game. He was shooting.
James Harden was doing it too, but
give me a break, man. I'm not trying to hit this free throw merchant thing. But
chill.
I mean, kind of free throw merchant.
When you said that that Oklahoma City need all 32, not according to their net rating. No, they don't. They don't need all 32.
Bro, they need all 32, bro. For sure need it, bro.
It's still in the plus. Like
it's still in the plus. They don't need all 32 though.
When I was at the game for the Warriors when they played SGA when he dropped the 50, bro, like they still took an L and then they dropped 52. So like I would agree that they definitely need all 32 from SGA in order to be.
What about all the games they be blowing people out? They blow a lot of people out. They only all 32 the games he blowing them out.
Because Shea be scoring 32 in 26 minutes.
Like, come on.
They didn't need 32.
Because the game's over because Shea be putting it out.
And where you think he's getting that? Where you think he's getting those buckets from, though, Jordan? I mean, it's not like he's just getting buckets and it's not empty. A lot of the stuff that they create defensively, they getting the ball up the floor to him in transition. A lot of times he creates turnovers and play makes on defense, and that speeds the game up, especially in that third quarter when they basically go on that explosion. Then when you have droughts, they suffer when they have droughts where J-Dub can't score because Wiggins can't score. They need now SGA. We can't have stretches where SGA can't score because they go in a tank when that happens.
Look, I would say when James Harden was averaging his 36 a game, the Rockets probably need all 36 of them joints for sure.
Yes,
the Rockets needed that. On the other end, Shea don't need that 30. They don't need that 32 for them to be as effective. But
they don't.
The fact that he's getting that 32 is still impressive, though.
Well, they would not. They don't need it in the sense that like they would still win, but the sheer volume and efficiency in which SGA is scoring is the issue. Like that's what puts them into all-time great tier. It's like if SGA was having a Booker year or whatever, they would still be the number one team in the league. But the problem is that SGA is giving you like all-time guard scoring on like elite driving and very good efficiency. And so that's what's putting them into this next tier up. Like they're up even higher because SGA is doing that.
So if that 32 a game, let's say it dropped to 27.
I hate to step in and interrupt this intense yap session that you're currently watching, but I just have to inform you on all the amazing, spectacular, fabulous, endless ways to play and win over at PrizePicks. Basketball fans, I know the season is just tipping off. Yes, I know this. But you know what that means? It means that you have an opportunity to pick your favorite players and their matchups that are the most thrilling, and you can win money from these. With PrizePicks, you can play daily NBA contests and test your hoop knowledge by choosing the player projections and every single stat line imaginable to make your PrizePicks and take home some nice hard-earned cash. Are you a rookie in the game? Don't even sweat it. I got the playbook for you right here. All you have to do is download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and you will get $50 instantly when you play 5 here with PrizePicks. So what are you waiting for? Download PrizePicks, use promo code PANEL, and join me as we break down all of our amazing daily picks right here on the panel. PrizePicks. Run your game, control your game, win your game. It's easy, baby. It's easy.
It's not really the points per game though. That's what I'm saying. Like it's with Shea is how he's scoring and the effectiveness in which he is scoring. It's not even that he's scoring 32. Shea could score more or could score less and still would be like the player that he is right now. So it's just the fact that like because of the way you have to guard Shea, and because of the way he then is able to take advantage of how you guard him, that's the problem. Is like he puts you in a bind as a scorer on every possession, and he's finishing at a really high level, despite 100%. The fact that you're throwing the house at him.
But Swiper, I can counter that. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I feel like Giannis still can rely and lean on Dame, whereas if like you just said, if J-Dub's not giving you the points, like they're not going to be hitting like that either. So I think Giannis. I'm still say SGA definitely they got to rely more on his points than I would say Giannis.
So J-Dub is not as good as we thought he was.
No, it's not. No.
He's not as good as Dame. He's not as good as Dame. He's not as good as Dame.
Like, come on, that's Dame Dollar. His value comes from how good he is defensively.
Yes, 100%. And Swiper to your point, if we're gonna, like you said, it really doesn't matter with the points per game. Like so, that 32, if it drops to 27, okay. He can be as effective as a scorer, but we still got to make up for that. I mean, they're still at the top of the league, and it's definitive that they're at the top of the league. Are they still going to be at the top of the league if he was averaging 27 a game? Like, what else are they doing if he's averaging 27 a game?
That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but still, like to Mars, to your point though, let's not walk over what J-Dub does on offensive, and he averages 21, right?
No, he's still
he's a 20 a game
guy. He's averaging 21. And and so it's not SGA's 30-something that they need every bit of. It's his 21.
There you go, Ox. There we go. Ox, now you spitting, Ox. Now you spitting, Ox.
That's what they need. They need each and every point. Each and every point they can get from J-Dub, they need it.
J-Dub, the real MVP.
And then I wouldn't say that. And then when Wiggins, when Dort, when Caruso, when they start adding theirs, when Hartenstein can't miss that left hand floater, those are I'm not gonna say that's extra, but that's the add-ins. We need a couple of y'all to get off every day. But J-Dub, you can't let up. Like in the playoffs, this amazing team will crumble if J-Dub crumbles. I don't think he will. Let's not go there. I think the kid's ready to play ball. I'm not sure. I'm not saying he's going to be a spectacular role player, but I don't think he'll fold. If his scoring goes any game in the playoffs where his scoring is the issue, they don't win those games.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Folding, I'm not going to go as far as to say folding, but I just don't think where they're trying to get to. I don't think he's there yet. I still think we're a year away. I think he's the difference in them. I think he's the difference in them winning and losing the NBA championship. Because, like, to your point, the fact that they need his production as much as they need it, I feel the same way about Evan Mobley in Cleveland.
On both ends, too. They need his production on offense.
I feel the same way about Mobley in Cleveland. The way I feel about
they play the Lakers. If they play the Lakers, in the playoffs, first round, just I don't wherever the seeding is right now. Let's just say, just hypothetically, just for me, let's say that is a 1-8 matchup.
Yep.
J-Dub got a ball every single game on both sides of that court. He got to guard. He's going to be guarding Brian. He's going to be guarding Luka. He's going to be down there. He got to knock down open jump shots. He has to be aggressive when Bron's trying to guard him on the wing. He got to go at him. Right. He got to go at both of them. Either one of them match up on him. J-Dub, Dagenhar got to let him know, young fella, you get matched up with one of them two, it's buckets. You're not looking for SGA. SGA gonna get his. You go eat.
Put the barbecue on that chicken, boy.
I think they would fold versus the Warriors though. Like J-Dub, like even with J-Dub and SGA, I think they would still fold versus the Warriors. Don't do that. I see you, bro. We already done beat them.
We got a Warriors fan in here now. Shout out.
Without Jimmy Butler, we have beat them already twice this year. So I just think,
come on, keep Jimmy in the conversation. Keep Jimmy in the conversation.
By the way,
beat them without Jimmy.
Without Chet, we're just gonna ignore
Chet. By the way,
bro, we done beat Chet before.
Hey, so hold on. So So Mill, what you're saying is in a playoff series, 7-game series, you think the Warriors can beat the Thunder, or you have the Warriors beating the Thunder?
I'm gonna have the Warriors beating the Thunder in 6 games.
I know you're gonna say
why.
Six is like the six is like the safe number.
It's gonna be at the house. Six is gonna be at the house.
You don't want to say the series is just a wash, so you take 6.
No. 6 games at the house. I think Steph would, of course, just overcome SGA. Jimmy Butler, we'd have that presence as well. He would probably be guarding SGA. And then for everybody in the chat saying they got Chet, we still would have Draymond on Chet. So I'm still thinking, bro. In a 6-game, 7
Draymond punk Chet. Does Draymond punk Chet?
Does he punk Chet?
No.
Chet gets buckets, bro. He done hit game winners on us before, so I'm not saying he gonna.
I don't know, dog. Draymond
gonna get in his chest though.
Draymond gonna turn his TV off on his ass.
I don't hate that take. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it, bro. I'm just saying.
I'm gonna say
I don't love it.
Draymond gonna turn Chet TV off.
As long as you got Steph Curry, you got action. If you got somebody, if there's somebody else out there that Steph Curry can depend on to alleviate some pressure, which Jimmy Butler can do.
Yep.
You got somebody that you know gonna get you the ball, which Draymond gonna do. You can't bet against Steph Curry.
You can't count on my YN. Kuminga coming back, so that's
chill. But hold on, right quick.
18 points right there.
Young dude.
I don't think it's a YN.
Remember your logic on both sides. This is a young team that you believe will crumble. And you got the Golden State Warriors. These are former champions. And Jimmy Butler, he isn't a champion, but he got the heart of a champion. He's made that run a few times. Before you go, I just want to put that in your mind before you give your take. Proceed.
I think Oklahoma City smokes these dudes in 5 games.
Hell no.
I think they smoke. I don't think they beat them. I think they smoke these dudes in 5 games. 100%. First of all, Jimmy Butler has only played 29 games this year, so 2/3 of the season is already over. So now,
he ready for the playoffs.
So essentially, what you asking? So 2/3 of the season is already over.
3-1 with Jimmy already.
I hope not.
Hey. Chill. That means he's ready for the playoffs.
It better not be 2/3.
Swipers, just so you know. Just so you know, the Warriors have played 55 games.
The season's going by too fast for us.
Yes, it's 2/3 of the season is already over.
We want to play 4 with Jimmy.
With that being said, the Warriors, I won't argue, one of the best. I think they're second in the league in bench points. Great, top 10 in defense. Okay, so what we have to do with Oklahoma City, we just got to slow down one dude and one dude only, and ask Steph Curry to throw the unit on his back.
Whoa, hold on, chill. Whoa,
we just gotta slow down one guy.
What? Jimmy ain't nothing.
Yeah, like we can't sit here and say Jimmy not nothing.
First of all, y'all don't even know where I'm going with this. Y'all don't even.
I don't. Let's land this plane. Let's land this plane.
Actually, let me take us when you hear that bing.
I'm listening.
Let's get us to cruise.
I got my seatbelt tightened on.
Okay,
y'all let him get this up.
I got my parachute on. I might be trying.
So what I'm saying is, All we got to do is slow down one guy. And the reason why I'm saying we got to slow down this one guy, because now what you asking Steph Curry, who'll be 37 years old against the best defense in the league, if we slow down Jimmy Butler, you got to tell Steph Curry, you got to do it. And you got to do it for us in a 7-game series. Can Steph Curry turn into 22 Steph Curry? Can Steph Curry turn into 21 Steph Curry?
Bro,
Can he do that against the best defense in the league over the course of a playoff series? He has to do that. If we could slow down Jimmy Butler and ask Steph Curry to do it, good luck.
But that's it right there. What you just said is why Jimmy's here. You know what I mean? That's why Jimmy's here. So if you I don't know Steve Kerr's game plan. I'm not, but for the sake of argument, let's say that he does say, let's slow down Jimmy. Well, if you're putting your resources to slowing down Jimmy Butler, what you doing with Steph Curry?
We're not just going to let Curry score. Hold on, Ox. Wait a minute.
If I'm using these resources to shut down Jimmy Butler, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? You can't do that. Steph gonna be over here.
Like, what we on?
What I'm betting on is I'm betting on Curry not being able to put the cape on. That's
why would you bet on him?
And I'm glad you brought that up, Swiper. I'm glad you brought that up. Swiper, you know what? No, you know why? You know why, Swipe? You know why? The reason why I'm betting on that is because where we are with Curry. I wouldn't do this years ago. Hell no, I wouldn't do this years ago. Absolutely not would I do this years ago. Why am I doing this now? I'm doing this now because
what if Jimmy gives you a vintage first round series?
36 ain't what it used to be though.
I think that's the difference right there, Swiper. That's the difference right there.
36 is new 29.
If no, it is not. No, it is not. If Steph Curry, not Steph Curry, I'm sorry. If Jimmy Butler could turn into Miami Heat against Milwaukee, Jimmy Butler, okay, y'all dudes in trouble. All of y'all dudes is in trouble. I ain't saying that just Oklahoma City. All y'all dudes is in trouble. That's not to say that he's going to be at the whole playoffs. But if I could get that Milwaukee Bucks Jimmy Butler, if I could get that Milwaukee Jimmy Butler,
I want to say this. I'm picking the Thunder in that. I'm picking the Thunder in that series. But I will say, if you told me that the Nuggets would play the Warriors in the second or third round, I would be joyous. I mean, that would be if that was the series and the Nuggets get through the Warriors and not the Thunder to go to the finals. Oh yeah, I signed up for that any day of the week.
I mean, if we're being honest, Joker, absolutely, he feasting on the Golden State.
The Nuggets would be perfectly. They would be completely fine with that.
Joker need to worry about the first round.
He need to worry about the Kings. That's right. Shout out. Yeah, Zach LaVine.
Who said?
I think the Kings are going to be the 7th seed. I was giving you props. That's all I said.
I don't need. See the difference between me and you, Swipe, is I don't need props and validation. I ain't talking about my team.
That's not true at all. I literally gave you flowers all weekend. Relax.
But I ain't asked for them.
Yeah, you did.
That's the thing.
You sat me down at that little sofa area in the hotel. Like, what do you think of me, Swipe? You think I did a good job?
Another thing. I had another moment like that.
See, another thing I don't do is get on YouTube telling lies. That's another thing I don't do.
Y'all have champagne?
Nah, matter of
fact,
did.
We that little slot machine.
But I ain't getting none else.
That little machine had $20 bottles.
Yeah, but like I said though, see, I don't make up stories. I'm just talking about what's happening. You know what I'm saying?
All right, y'all, we got.
But not us. I'm talking about this other teams that y'all might got to worry about. The Mavericks being one of them.
It's the player choice way. Yeah, them boys don't get it started. The player choice way. You're the player choice way. Come and switch lanes into the player choice way.